Hey everyone, Jay here, and in this episode we dive into the Bobby Umar episode on how to be an expert networker. And I remember this conversation, I was thinking before going into it that it was going to be super tactical. And it is, but it's tactical in the fact that we address your mindset and how the philosophy needs to be when you go into networking. And Bobby said it best when he said, networking is all about giving. And so it's all about the value. What value do you bring to others? Whether they're your employer, whether they're your employees, whether it's strangers or your friends and your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever it is, what value do you bring to the table? And we have to look at networking as this giving process. And that's how we honor the relationships of people that actually come into our lives. And in it, he mentions all these great little things about mentorship, about how to be the 0.2% of networking. It all goes back to the value. And on the second fold, it always comes back to the value. So how well do you know yourself? How self-aware are you? What are your top strengths? And we did a shout out to Gary Vee in the episode, and we'll do another shout out to him in this mini episode. But I love it when Gary Vee says if you could, inject yourself with one thing, if you could take a pill of one thing that's going to help you be a successful person, whether it's an entrepreneur or a change maker, he said it's not about go-gettingness, it's not about confidence, but it's about self-awareness. And I absolutely love that analogy because he's a guy that goes all in on his strengths. And so how well do you know your strengths, right? And we mentioned so many different resources in the interview, Strength Finders, Kobe Index. There's another one that uses colors, right? And all of them brings you a little step further in knowing yourself, knowing your value. And so when you're networking the next time, you already know what is your unique selling proposition. You know what you bring to the table. And I think that is extremely valuable. And that wraps it up for this episode in terms of the lessons from the sessions. I mean, let me know if you guys enjoyed the interview. You guys could check that out in a previous video. I'm going to link everything so that you can hear it on the iTunes, on my podcast. And feel free to go to www.theinnerchangemaker.com. There's some other goodies there as well that's not included in all the podcast episodes. And until next week, live with passion, live your dream, and live it now.